Hello everyone, good morning. Your Today is your very first lecture of 11th standard. So today we are going to learn a new topic on cyber law. First, I would like to explain you what is law. Let us see what is law and why we learn laws. Okay, let us start with it. So let us see what is cyber law and why it is very important. Information technology is changing rapidly and gaining popularity in our most aspects of life. In day-to-day life, first of all, we will see what is going on in an information technology world. Computer plays an important role. We all knew about the computer system. Computer plays an important role in today's era. Okay, in this world we use daily technology things. So a computer is a thing which plays an important role in our day-to-day life. But there is also including a people who involves in a commission of crimes using your computers. There are some people who misuse the codes, who misuse the things of a computer for commission of the crime. Okay, there are a lot of crime going on in day-to-day world. So what happens in this world? To provide our law, that is enforcement, must be very educated, okay, in our cyber sector, just to able to keep our people of this type of criminal elements. That means we are going to be secure, we are going to be very keep ourselves in a educated manner from this type of peoples. Okay, one of the major difficulties in about educating people on cyber law and security practices. Okay, what happens over here in our this major difficulties educating a people on cyber law and security practices, such as handling sensitive data. Sensitive data means very important data you are dealing with. There are some records also and some transaction also. Data means any kind of data you are using in your day-to-day life. Some record is done with you. Some transaction like you are doing a banking transaction, you are sending some amount, you are sending some money to another person using your mobile data, using your mobile application. So using your every security thing to maintain your transaction. In a bank transaction, each and everything is secured. Your mobile is also secured with your passwords. Okay, but in all these things we are going to make it a very secure technology. Okay, such as using your firewalls, antivirus softwares, intrusion detection tool, and authentication services on the system. Okay, therefore this is block will work to explain a significant section on cyber security, which is a cyber law. That means indirectly we are going to study security about your cyber world, security about the cyber space, to which we are going to learn in our cyber law. Okay, let us see what is cyber law now. The main thing of your syllabus is your chapter cyber law. Now we will going to start with cyber law chapter, the very starting part of a chapter, that is cyber law. Law means some procedure has been given to you. We have to follow that procedure according to cyberspace. Cyber law is like any other legal rule. We're going to say a set of rule you can make over here. Cyber law is like any other legal rule or policy that should be followed in our day-to-day life. That means a set of rule has been given to you, a set of rule has been defined, and you have to follow. You have to follow that rules in our day-to-day life and to stay out of any kind of trouble. That means if you are not following that rule, you are going to be in a trouble, and if you are following that rule, you will be like you are going to stay in any kind of stay out of any trouble. Okay, these laws are formed by several issues into consideration. By keeping your issues into mind, by keeping your issues in a consideration, its laws has been made. Laws like computer ethics, moral, computer ethics, etc. The only difference is that cyber law is applied to the internet and internet related technology. Now we will see one by one what it is. A cyber law is applied to the internet and internet related technology. Okay, everyone. Now we are going to see some further part in deep. Cyber law, that is IT law in India. Cyber law are also called as IT law, is a law regarding information technology, including your computer and internet. Okay, cyber law is also called as IT law. IT stands for information technology. Cyber law is also called as IT law, is a law regarding information technology, which includes computers and internet. It includes your computers and internet. If the thing IT comes in your mind, remember every time a word computer plus internet is going to be included. It is related to legal information and supervises the digital circulation of information. It is related to legal information, informatics, and supervises the digital circulation information. That is your information softwares, information security system, e-commerce. E-commerce stands for electronic commerce. Electronic commerce we are going to see further part. Okay, software. What is software? It is a application, day-to-day application you use in your life. This software is called information security. Okay, IT law does not consist of separate area of law, rather it encloses aspect of contract. What it says? IT law does not consist of separate area of law. It means it is not like it is separated by area of a law, rather it encloses the aspect of contract. That is intellectual property rights, privacy, data protection law. Okay, now intellectual property is dealing with another with IT law. Then privacy, your security is important aspect. Then data protection law, the data must be protected over here. Okay, intellectual property is a key element of IT law. Now, intellectual property is called as a key element of IT law. The area of software license is controversial and still evolving in Europe elsewhere. Okay, let us see some further part. It covers all transaction over internet. Okay, whenever it comes to deal with, it covers all transaction on over the internet. Whatever internet transaction is there, it's going to take all the transaction part over there. Okay, it keeps eyes on our activities over internet. It means whatever thing you are going to deal on a internet, on an internet technology system, on a computer, it's going to see your activities. For example, if a person is signing in a Gmail account, if a person is signing in a Gmail account, that Gmail account will be going to access by the server for Gmail. If it is hacked by any other person, it should be automatically known to the server. Okay, now whatever activity you are going to perform over the internet, it's the keeping an eye on it. It touches every action and every reaction in cyberspaces. It means whatever thing is going to deal with, it's going to touch that thing, whatever it may be. If you deal with it, you are going to put your action against each and every reactions. Okay, area of cyber law. Area of cyber law. Now cyber law contains different types of purposes. Whatever it may be, the cyber law contains different types of purposes. Okay, let us see some rules. Create rules for how individual and companies may use computers and internet, while some laws protect people from becoming the victims. That means we are going to deal with rules, regulations for each individual, and companies may also use computers and the internet, while some laws protect people from becoming the victim of crime. Now, how a people become victim of a crime? I am giving an example for this. Say for example, you are receiving a call on Google from a. If you will see beginning on a Google account, for example, you have a phone pay account. We all use day to day in a banking system. We use a phone pay, GPay, that is Google Pay. Okay, if you are receiving a call and you are going to be asked for a QR code for it, if you are receiving it and you are accepting that code and you are clicking on a code over there, if you are losing your amount from your account, then what happens? The people will be fudging you indirectly. Okay, this is example. Day to day life, frauds are coming out. Okay, this is example of it. Okay, so we have to protect. Okay, we have to protect some people from it. Okay, from becoming the victim of the crime. Okay, let us see further part. The very first thing is frauds. How a people become fraud over there. Okay, fraud. Consumers depends on cyber law. Okay, so the many consumers are depending on our cyber law to protect them from online frauds. How online frauds are there? Let us see. Laws are made to prevent identity theft, credit cards theft. It means your credit card, which is very important in your life, it also been fraud by some people, and other financial crimes that happen online. Whatever online things you do in your daily life, it also should be prevented. A person who commit identity theft may face state criminal charges. Okay, this might also encounter a civil action brought by a victim. The thing is, if a person is fudging some another person, by using this cyber law, we can fight against our stage to the criminal activity. Now, cyber lawyers work they defend and prosecute against allegation. So whatever the cyber lawyer the work will be, it will be for both defending and for prosecuting. That means to prosecute the detail of a fraud, against allegation of a fraud using the internet. Okay, another thing is copyright. The internet has made copyright violation easier in early days of online communication. Okay, now copyright is a system, is very easy over here. Okay, it's very easy communication. It violates copyrights also violation was too easy. Both companies and individual need lawyers to bring actions. Both the companies and individuals need lawyers to bring actions to impose copyright protection, which will going to impose your copyright protections. Copyright violation is an area of cyber law that protects the right of individual. Okay, it is some of the area of cyber law which protect the right of individuals and companies to profit from their own creative work. Okay, now what thing we have learned today, that is law which is going to be a cyber law. Okay, we are going to learn chapter of cyber law. Today just we have seen the introduction part of cyber law. What is law? Set of rules has been defined, okay, which you are going to follow. Now in this cyber law, many interesting things will be there. You will enjoy this cyber law topic very much. Okay, for the introduction it is enough. I will explain you in detail each and every lecture. Keep watching this lecture, everyone. Okay, if you have any doubt, please write it down on a book. Make a 100 pages book. Note down the lectures, whatever lecture you are taking. Give a chapter number. This chapter name is cyber law. So note down the chapter number cyber law. Under this, whatever topic we are covering, just mark that topic and write it down your topic, and inform me in our college whenever we will start with our college. So we will repeat this, revise this topic. Okay, everyone. By that time, learn, study. Okay. Bye. Take care. Allah Hafiz.